the kitchen is unreal. So it's I've never seen a kitchen like this before in a good way. So it's open to so many rooms in this house, and it's got this fabulous, do we call it a bar?
An island.
An island. Okay, that was added right when you had the house redone, and it's, tell me
this
what
was
quartzite.
quartzite. This was Jack's idea to put a top on this.
Because it was open, it was just an open staircase going down, right?
A desk kind of area
Okay.
with phone jacks and stuff.
Okay.
Here. But Jack said everybody needs an island. And so he suggested, doing this.
Yeah, because look how much space you have now.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually you said the chandelier is original, but fit into, you're adding a little bit of black throughout all the rooms. So that's perfect, keeping that.
Keeping it carrying through. And these cabinets, this kitchen was originally had black cabinets in it. We actually changed the height of these cabinets to enhance or to focus in on the fact that we have this wonderful ceiling, this huge ceiling, and so everything is on a larger scale going up, I guess, and trying to draw your eye up and out to the beautiful view going to the park. And of course the accent is behind you, Marla, with the mosaic that we just found in Atlanta, Barbara and I, working on things and fell out over that.
And you called it a pencil tile?
Yeah, pencil. And just a pattern that was, again, a contemporary pattern, but warm and worked with our theme for our cabinets, and then the countertops there are soapstone.
These are soapstone, okay. And then you said Peachtree cabinets built out this whole area for the stove. And who's the cook in the family?
I guess me.
You are, okay.
I don't know how much of a cook I am, but it's
it's a fun,
it makes cooking more fun.
There you go. So you've got a space where you enjoy being, and then the you've got
double ovens
and what is that? Okay, and a microwave. Okay.
And so the hardware, the brass hardware, we mixed the, you can see brass as well as stainless, and
yeah, because look at these pulls. I mean,
finishes that
complement you've got your brass pot filler there. I mean, it's just, but like you said, were these windows, was that big window there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've always had that view, and but it was laid out just the way it is. So you've really just added an island. You redid all the cabinet, added the different cabinets and just taking them up, scales. But kept the same layout, and there you go. You've got just a great, beautiful, functioning kitchen. The master bedroom is such a restful, soothing space with these soft aqua color and soft greens and this wall color, which is Whiskers by Sherwin-Williams. Yes. And then tell me, Ashley, so the fabric choices that you have, like the curtains and the dust ruffle and the pillows, how did you and Barbara consult a lot on lots of different fabric choices, and who ended up choosing? I guess this, to start off with this main fabric that really is the
print,
center.
which is the center of what we base the room around. Really, Barbara had artwork that had the feel of what she wanted.
Like the one over the bed, which was your mother's, correct?
Yes, my mother and I had bought it on a trip together.
Oh, nice.
And she had not had it that long before she died.
Oh, nice memory. Yeah,
I've loved it.
So we pulled fabric that we just thought was beautiful, and have worked it around the room in a way that carries your eye, along with the aqua, and it's just the colors in this are soothing, as you said. And we also again carried this wall color, as you said, Whiskers is a gray, and believe it or not, you can have color with gray. So which is what we've tried to do here, is keep a soothing palette in the background and then hit with our pops of color.
And this wrought iron bed, which is like we were saying earlier, black is the theme that kind of ties everything in together. But this was in your house before, correct?
Yes, I've had it a long time.
I mean, it really does just pop against the gray walls, the soft gray walls, and then all the dark mahogany. People do not get rid of your dark mahogany. It just is classic, and it just really adds so much warmth and texture to a room, which could be just, you know, lost against paler colors. It just really brings these rooms to life. And then we've got some Mary Paslegs over here, which add in, again, this beautiful aqua and light green color and the grays. And then Ashley, tell me about these chairs. I love
These slipper chairs.
these slipper chairs.
This is just a fabric that Barbara and I dyed over, and again, it's got sort of the gray going, but it's warm, and it's a nice nice accent to our print, pulling out some of the neutrals in the print, and just the proportions of that are.
Well, you know, in my experience with gray, some grays can be like a hospital-y kind of an antiseptic cool color, but this is a great warm gray in the walls and in the furniture.
Don't tell anybody I did gray. They.
So this room is, what are you calling this room right after your master bedroom?
I guess the study, sitting room.
And what do you use it for?
My desk is behind these doors.
Oh, behind here. Okay,
Yes.
so all behind here.
Yes, this opens up, and I've got my laptop.
And then you can pull this out.
Yes.
So you can sit in this chair and put your laptop here and work.
Yes.
And then I love these. Ashley, you have these in your bathroom that we did not photograph last time, but with the wire,
Right,
and
the
then
mesh, the
adding
wire
the
mesh.
material behind it just to soften, so it's not just one big chunk piece of wood. That the fabric really softens it up. And then tell me about the fabric, because it's here and you've tied it into the draperies.
Draperies. This is a beautiful block print that is just all handmade, y'all. The process of doing it is ancient, and we're just lucky to have this pretty fern print that could sort of carry our outdoor theme in, and these, again, warm, soft greens. And this is, of course, a French. The mesh with the matching fabric behind is something that the French do often. And when I had this piece made for Barbara many years ago.
Yeah, where was this piece before, Barbara? It was in your other house,
It was
correct?
in my other house, in what I called my
That you
morning
made before,
room.
that you had made, right?
And it was painted a kind of antique cream color, and
It's a cream and yellow room. It's a very
Yes.
soothing room, much like this room is very soothing, only we're soft green and gray.
And then you had Allison Wickham
updated, right?
updated,
Do our paint technique on it. She's, of course, very talented, and
And then the wall color is the same as in the
With-
bedroom, but half.
That's
Okay.
right. And
so
that
it's whiskers.
carried through to the rest of the house too.
Okay.
And we did paint the crown mold and everything in this
Okay.
room to match. And
And then Marge Tilly.
Marge-
I mean, this room is just so beautiful and so neutral. And then that just brings this whole room to life.
and that was in my morning room in my other
Okay.
house with this piece of furniture.
Okay, so that was the first thing you saw in the morning, was this room?
Yeah.
I mean, was this painting here?
Yes,
It's just beautiful.
I love it.
So John, I want to ask you, so when we first came in and you took me back here to this screened-in porch that was added on by y'all,
Yeah.
what did you call this space?
Well, the room right here, Jack Jenkins, the architect, decided to call it the park room. And we wanted the screen porch to be an extension of the park room. So what we did is we put the picky cypress
Okay,
in
up
the
here.
ceiling and stained with the same color as the park room.
But
So
then
it
you
makes
said
it
you
an
felt like a
extension, and we feel like we're living on Central Park.
There you go. You feel like you're
Yeah.
living on Central Park.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you were saying you like to sit here and you can see people walking around the park, see friends and wildlife.
Yeah.
And then Ashley, so you did a great job of like fitting lots of furniture in here because it's such a cozy spot.
Right, it's a wonderfully cozy spot. Of course, the stone floor is fabulous, and the Pecky cypress ceiling is a cool accent too. But this is all full of very practical furniture and finishes, and then we hit our pop of color with Lily Wallace's cute fabric on the pillows and in here, and really
Because that's what Barbara picked out first, right? The pillows.
the happy pillows.
The
That's
happy
right, that's
pillows
right.
that Lily did, and popped it then with the orange bigger pillows behind it. And then everything else just being neutral, and then like you said, just indoor, outdoor fabrics and materials.
Rugs.
Because this is a screened-in porch. It will
Lots
get
of weather.
wet.
Lots of weather blows through here, and John was very concerned about it, and therefore the drapes that we've got that can close and try to keep some of the wet out when we're having a big storm.
So Barbara and I were at Restoration Hardware, and we found this fountain, and it turned out to be the same one that Ashley had, but it's right out here, right outside the door, to the screen porch on the deck. And it's just so soothing to hear the sound of the water.
Yeah, water really is so soothing, and so because you really do now have all the elements. You've got water, you've got lots of green plants, you've got light, and in this room you've got a fireplace. I mean, why would you want to leave this spot?
Well, I told Barbara that I just love being here, and she said, well, it's a good thing. Because
And you're hanging out in the trees, y'all. It's like living
I
in a
know,
tree house.
it
It really
really
is.
is.
it is like living in a tree house when you're out here, because you're up
Amazing spot.
in the trees.